Hey everybody, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra. Today on Dry Fire Monday, I am filling in for Brian, and I just wanted to introduce you to my Dry Fire Dojo, give you a drill that will help you at, hey, I've got almost no budget, or I can have a little bit of technology, or I'm crazy and I want all the technology that'll make you a better home defense user of your pistol. With guided drills and real-time feedback, the Mantis Laser Academy allows you to have a training facility at home and at your convenience. Get quality reps with your own equipment and experience a higher level of dry fire training with positive results that you can see and feel. Laser Academy's variety of drill options also keeps things fresh for shooters, making practice feel more like a game and less like a chore. I use it all the time and recommend it highly. So I'm here at Casa de Korea today because I am on isolation. I actually have a mild positive case of COVID. I'm not making light of that. I feel okay, but I'm isolated at home. I can't go anywhere. Great chance to get out the dry fire stuff and keep working on your dry fire on the regular. And this is my setup. I want to show it to you a little bit and give you some insight. I'm here in inside clothes because guess what? I ain't going outside today, and I'm going to give you something that I'm working on with the home defense setup, which is my P30 tie ball with a PL350 on it. Of course, go get the PL350 today, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, or 9 a.m. Eastern time rather, at Big Tex. So this is kind of my setup. Really what I have here is I have 3 cabinets that I have different dry fire targets set up on. And you can spend nothing on this, you can spend a little bit, you can spend a bunch. I use these cabinets just because they're filled with books. I just bought some books at the Goodwill to fill them up so that it's a safe dry fire direction. The house that I live in is all, it's just stick built, and so exterior walls, interior walls, none of those are a safe direction, and so I stuff these full of books, and then that way I can point guns at them, do my dry fire, and if I am a moron and have a negligent discharge, it goes into a safe space and nobody gets hurt. Now, I have a couple of these here, and I think the first one that you can see here is we have our Laser Academy targets up here. But of course, if you notice, this Laser Academy is not the one that they print for you. You can get them printed for you, a whole set for like 15 bucks, or you can hit the link in the description and just print them yourself for free. There's a whole bunch. You can print them page by page. This is, they call it the IPSC target. It's a USPSA target, right? And so, we have these, you have FBI bottles, you have dot torture targets. You can print all those from their website for free, and that's a great service that Mantis gives us. So you could print a bunch of these, post them up where you have a safe dry fire place, and now you've got a dojo like I do. Second way you could do that is we have these stickable cards from Go Fast Don't Suck. I don't have a relationship with Go Fast Don't Suck, but this is the Tim Herron pack. I do have a relationship with Tim Herron. He's my friend. I don't have a financial relationship with Tim other than I've sent him money and taken his classes as a student. But if you look at this pack, it comes with 10 targets. You got a tuxedo target there. You've got a full value IPSC there, a USPSA. You've got a no shoot there. The opposite side here, you got a third target here. And these are 1/3 scale. Basically, every foot you're away from them is like you're a yard away. Also has a bunch of poppers. So these are 1/8 scale poppers. Those are 1/6 scale poppers. Just so that you can get different looks and work around your target transitions, do different stuff. If you're a competitive shooter, you know about this stuff like crazy, but as a defensive shooter, I like having them as well. And you notice kind of how I have them set up here. I have them set where I could do a 3-target array. I could do it here, or I could do it here, right? I can transition from higher targets to lower targets, small targets to bigger targets. I've got head box A zones and those things in various amounts. So I can get a lot done here in terms of having the gun in hand and making target transitions and all those kinds of things. This set of targets is like 35 bucks on Go Fast Don't Suck. I'll hit you a link in the description. I ain't got a relationship. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. I'm sure Tim gets paid something for them, and that's a good thing because Tim's awesome. Make him some money, would you? But if you don't want to spend that, just go download these targets and print them on your printer and get them off of the website, off of the Mantis website. Print them up for nothing, or you can pay them to print them if you want. Now, one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to use our range tech timer here and just get some shots on the range tech on time, right? So from a home defense position, one of the most important aspects you're going to have to use is shooting from a low ready position, because of course you do not, this gun has a laser tag in it. It's got a laser cartridge in it. So it is a training tool currently. laser cartridge and no magazine inserted. So again, you do not want to clear your house doing this thing and having the gun up all where you go, because A, you can't see very well, B, you're going to point guns at things you don't want. You're going to use a low ready position, and when you see the threat, when you've positively identified the threat, good thing to have a white light on your pistol in a home defense situation. When you have that threat identified, now the gun comes up and the shot breaks, and you see what happens when we do that. So we're going to work today from a low ready position, assuming again that we saw something, we decided to go look in the house. There's a whole bunch of theory as to why that is, but I think one of the most useful home defense drills that you can do is simply getting a single and multiple shots on a target from a low ready position in a home defense environment. And of course, we want to do that under some time pressure, right? You know, if somebody's in your house, doesn't need to be, you need to shoot them, you probably need to shoot them quick, you probably need to hurry. So let's just work on that. What I'm going to do here is I am going to take my iPad, which I have, you could use your smartphone or whatever as well, but I'm going to bring this over here so you can see it just a little bit better, and we are going to load up our Range Tech. Okay, so one of the ways we can do this, we can just do this on the Range Tech timer. And all I'm going to do with the Range Tech here is I'm going to set it up for a part time. I'm just going to give me, because it's not going to catch my dry fire shots, just doesn't have them. So all I'm going to do here is I set a part time of 0.8 seconds, and that's going to give me 0.8 of a second here from 7 yards. We're going to get up and get a hit on an A zone, you know, a high center chest on a USPSA target. Pretty simple, right? Let's see if we've got in our timer settings here. We're going to start delay it. We'll go somewhere between 2 and 4 seconds. Just so then that way we're not positive when that beep is coming. It's giving us a little bit of extra. Okay, so here I am, and where my feet are right now, because these are 1/3 scale targets, is I am 7 feet from the targets, which means 7 yards. So this is what we're looking at. So let's do this. I am going to set that down real quick. Let's put that there, and let's go. All right, trying to get this hit in 8/10 or less. Okay, that was an A zone. You saw it paint right over the A there. I'm shooting for the middle of the Tim Herron targets. Let's try it again. I was definitely ahead of the beep there. Okay, got an A zone there, a little to the right of the A zone, the right side of the A zone. A is A is A. Okay, 8/10. Oh yeah, easy there. So 8/10 is pretty easy for me on that particular one. You can see getting the hits, getting in there. Now, it gets a little spicier when we try to do that with an A zone in the head in 8/10 from 7 yards. Let's see what we got. I actually saw that one ahead of time, so I cheated on the visuals. I gotta wait till the beep happens. Yeah, I think I got right on it there, right around 7/10. It's pretty good. Nope, I was late there. What happened is that I saw visually it went over, and so I had to correct back. So I went up and over it, had to bring it back, got me over the part time there. Good thing for us to work on. No, over the top of it today. Come on, let's get our hit back here. Right on it, it was a Bravo though. Yep, right at it, low. It was probably a Bravo in that case. So you can see with a Range Tech, a little timer, and you know, a USPSA target that I could either get from Tim or get from him, man, I could do this all day long. And again, I think the thing that this does more than anything else is that when I am down here at a low ready position, I can see my target very effectively. I can see, you know, the waist, the hands, all those things. I identify the target, which of course, if you could see here, if I was using the light right now and I had that so I can see the target, but it's not illuminating the target, bring my sights up, get my hit when the target happens. Okay, I'm just not using the light because I don't feel the need to right now. But if we do that, that first, oh no, I gotta shoot that guy would be a visual signal, and so we can get it from there. Now, if we want to, we can actually make this a little bit spicier by going to the target on the far right, go to the Mantis target over here, and utilize our Laser Academy. Okay, so now we're over here, we're gonna use the Laser Academy, and all I'm gonna do on this particular one, as you see this one coming out, is I am going to use my shot from the low ready multi-rep, which does require the advanced, the pro version here, which costs a few bucks, but I think is worth it. And again, if you wanted to use a single shot one and then reset it every time, I think you could do that, no problem. See what we can get here from our low ready position. And the cool part of this one is it scores it for us too, which is kind of nifty. Let's see if we can get some hits here. 9. That was a 10. I don't want to hear that.
Ready. 9.
Okay, second hit was a good hit.
Ready.
Ooh, right at the edge of the A zone, right at the top.
Ready. 9. Ready.
Oh, low. Yeah, a little low. So they scored that one a 7. And so I can bring that up so you can see it. You can kind of see the scoring, the way that it does that stuff. What you see here is 6'3", 6'5", 6'9", 6, and 5'6". Got good 9s except for that last one, which was a little bit low. And the neat part here, I can actually make this a little bit bigger so I can see exactly where all my hits were. I got all A's. Let's do it again. So the interesting thing about this headbox one and about using this Laser Academy is because I'm only at 7 feet, I have a little bit of dot offset. So I have an offset from my red dot to my laser beam because of the distance, because it's a third distance. So I gotta adjust my point of aim a little bit, but I can, as soon as I can see it, I can shoot, right? Let's do it. So we can get headshots here.
Ready. 10.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Ready.
Saw what I needed to see. No, too high. So I just totally missed that one because I didn't see what I needed to see when the shot broke. That one I saw.
Ready.
Saw it. Called that one an 8. I disagree.
Ready. 8.
Okay, so let's see what this one saw. But what you see there is it takes me a little bit longer, right? About 2/10 longer to get to that smaller target. So what we can also see here is I can bring this down and bring that in and see it a whole lot better. And so you saw I got borderline hits on here, and I will see that as well. So what are we doing here, and what do I want you to work on? Number one, I want you to work on that low ready presentation to a big target. And then I want you to work on a low ready presentation to a small target. I think you'll see what you don't have to be slower, you have to be more careful, right? So I got to take more care. Second shot on this one, when I didn't take more care, I was up and over the target. So don't want to do that, right? That's a mic in a competition. That's a useless round in a defensive context, which could be a damning round because it could hurt somebody. Don't want to do that. So here's what I want you to do this week when you're in your dry fire. Work some of that from the low ready, get that beep and go. You can do that for virtually no dollars. You can use an app on your phone with a part timer if you needed to. Your range tech will work great. Your Mantis will work great for this. I was using Laser Academy. You could work and use some targets from Go Fast Don't Suck. Guys, set up your dry fire dojo and go do some dry fire from the low ready this week.